Correspondent in New York talking about President Trump's tax plan that was unveiled. It seems like, Daria, there were a lot of pros, but not a lot of numbers released yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically just a broad framework that the president presented yesterday in Indiana, and now a lot of people are saying, okay, intriguing. Tell us how you're going to pay for it.
Yeah. First, let's start with one of the big ones, which was he's saying that he's going to double the standard deduction. And so I said to myself, what is the standard deduction? And it's not, he didn't double it really. He only gave it an extra $2,000, and I got that from a National Review story, which loves cutting taxes.
True. I mean, a lot of people are saying, well, is this going to make it any easier for me to file my taxes? Am I going to have to itemize as much? So this is like one of those things that remains to be seen. It's like he's saying, okay, this is going to make it easier for you. Well, now tell us how you're going to make it easier for us. And I guess that's what we're going to hear in the weeks and months to come.
But him saying that he's doubling the standard deduction, that's not accurate because he's raising it to $12,000, but it's currently at $10,000, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay. Now, that being said, he's also reducing the number of tax brackets from 7 to 3.
He is, but what he didn't say is where the income cutoffs are going to be for each one of those brackets at 12%, 25%, and 35%. So depending on what you make, you may find yourself in a lower bracket or you may find yourself in a higher one.
This is confusing. I thought everybody was getting a tax cut, but because we don't know what the numbers are, there could be a slice of middle class, working class people whose taxes go up.
He says that's not going to happen, but we're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah. Now let's talk about deductions because we all love our deductions. Again,
yes, we do.
They say they're going to go away, but they didn't say which ones.
No, they did not say which ones. I mean, and that's what we're all wanting to know. We want to know, when I'm filing my income taxes, if I'm going to donate, a bunch of clothes to the Goodwill, am I going to be able to donate more than $500 and not have to itemize? Am I going to be able to, deduct some certain work expenses under this new plan? There's a lot of questions.
What are they waiting for? If this was their big rollout, what does it say that they didn't mention any of the deductions that they're doing away with?
That's a very, very good question. And now some are saying that this was initially the legislative item that was most likely to be passed. And now consider this. They're doing this after a very contentious battle over health care, which seems to be on the back burner for now. That might make it even harder to pass.
Yeah, so all of this time we're waiting for the tax cuts, and they were negotiating, and they were discussing, and they roll it out, and everybody from left to right to center saying, okay, tell us, but no one's telling us.
No, all he's saying is we're doing the right thing. He says he's doing the right thing. He says the wealthy is not going to benefit or are not going to benefit from this proposal. He said famously, my friends are not going to like this. They can call me all they want, but I'm going to do the right thing.
Yeah. So again, long on pros, short on information.
Yep.
I also noticed, Daria, that years ago they had that marriage penalty tax that they did away with, but as a single man, now there's a single penalty tax.
You know what? I'm going to have to check my notes on this one. I have them right here because I was listening as the president was saying it. But the marriage penalty is something that that benefits a lot of people when they file their taxes. Let me see if I can find this for you right here in my notes. I apologize.
No, that's all right. No, you're good.
Yeah, because there was a lot of information, but it was all extremely broad. But the marriage penalty and the child penalty.
The child tax credit, which everybody loves, but again, nobody knows the numbers.
Right. Right. So, you know what? I apologize. I've got this in my notes, and I can't seem to find it. But that's, again, one of those things that we're going to have to wait and see, just how that affects middle-class Americans, upper-earning Americans, and most importantly, lower-earning Americans.
Daria Albringer, ABC News correspondent. Thanks for checking in.
Thank you.